Yo, you, listen up, listen up. I know you don't really care, but I have big news to say, but first, a decision. So, I've been opening fan appreciation packs, but what I'm gonna do today is Ultimate Legends Fantasy Packs. And now I know that this pack, Legends Fantasy Pack, isn't very good. So, honestly, I don't know whether to do either of these or these. That is going to be your guys' decision. But before we get into that, we have plenty of other packs to open. Yeah. Okay. And second on the big news, I have finally gotten Madden 21. This is Madden 18. I got Madden 21. It's like it's the new one. The new one. Wow, these packs are not good. Okay, we only get 84s. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get much out of these. I don't know, might be secondary. Now, this should be big. I'm not sure. This one should be big. Veteran Devin Wade. Okay, so it's basically just higher overall Devin Wade. We'll go with this one because that's the one. And then same for Colt. Don't know if we're going to use it in the lineup. But now, the big one. I don't know how good these are, so I'm just kind of going into the blind. But let's see our first card. 75 tight end, okay. 84. So this is the bad round. We can pick plenty of people. Who do we need? I know we need tight end. Let's compare. I have no idea. I'll just take another tight end and then this. Now, this is where it gets big. 89 left end. I think we're good on the left end. We don't need it. 80 corner. That's horrible. 92 free safety Rod Woodson. And 87 corner. Okay. We're good on cornerbacks, so what about free safety? We'll take Rod Woodson. Ooh. So that wasn't too good. Definitely something that's gonna up our team. So 88 overall. Generate best lineup. Let's see. Still 88. We upgraded Colt Cruz. Devin Wade's our secondary quarterback. We got a new right guard. I think, yeah, we got a new right guard. That's good. And Rod Woodson is our starting free safety. Okay. So with all of those packs open and our team upgraded, let's get into a game. Now, I'm probably, the way it's going to work now that I have Madden 21, this series isn't going to be around much longer. So really, once this season ends, either I make it, either we win or we lose. We don't get into playoffs, or we do. This is just going to be our last season. We're not going to stick around for this one. So now we just have to wait till we get into a game. Hopefully we'll win. Swear to God, if we don't get into a game. Come on, please. If we don't get into a game, I'm just gonna... Oh! Oh, we got into a game. Oh boy.
We are set, ready to rock for this ultimate team matchup.
Oh, we're not going to win this one.
Ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
Oh, that's not good. Oh boy, I want to see how badly we lose this one.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken in at the 1. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Two running back. Oh, son of a... Already.
Traffic, and now he's free. And
I
touchdown.
have a feeling how this game's going to go.
A great effort there. 71 yards. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. The very first play from scrimmage, how about that? Talk about setting a tone.
And people always talk about doing exactly that
it's
in the
these
first
people
5
that
minutes
still
of
play
the
the
game.
game. They're
The
really
first
good.
offensive and defensive series.
And my
Who's
dad,
going
he
to gain
only
an
plays
advantage?
Modern Warfare 3.
But we saw exactly
He's
what
really good at
happened
that.
there. The
Never even
tone
played
was
the
definitely
campaign,
set by the offensive team.
multiplayer and some co-op.
Now Dion Lewis to return. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing out second down.
I guarantee he's a better user
it's
than
already
me.
2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more.
When he also has a way better team than me, that doesn't help.
Throwing is Jackson.
Because we only started this a few days ago.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation. To throw is Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw.
Good. Okay, we got something going.
And he'll go out of bounds across the 35-yard line. 18 yards there and a first down.
I know at the end of games, coaches always tell us that no one play won or lost a game. But this seems pretty important early, doesn't it? Their ability to pick up that first down on 3rd down, I thought that was key.
Well, you're already in the hole after the touchdown on the other side. How will you respond?
Come on,
Talk about
block.
a lot. And they responded pretty well there. You go 3 and out, I think you give up a lot of momentum. You get down 2 scores, could be an entirely different game.
So they've got a nice drive going now. They're in good shape. What's interesting to me is they're also in that spot of the field where you would take a shot. Do you change that up just because you're down a touchdown?
Guy definitely likes blitzers. So we need extra protection.
To throw on 2nd down, Jackson.
Oh my God, dude.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Raider, Willie Brown. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
I haven't even seen his offense, but
we thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up.
That was
now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
This is fielded a couple
I ran right
deep.
into him, dude. I suck.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points.
Get yards, dude.
And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Honestly, I still think Matt Ryan is better.
Now Jackson,
especially with
throw on
the superior
2nd down.
throwing stats.
I
threw it away. Why did it turn that way?
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Jackson now.
Come on. Of course he catches it, dude.
Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up.
This game should really go.
Yeah, they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on
but
defense.
he only has 99 players.
They created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Can I get it? Thank you.
This is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here. Or
yeah,
an
it's not
inability
even
to put any
quarter.
points up.
He's only had one play on offense.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive.
And my offensive line.
And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So 2nd and medium, 2nd and 5 now. Back to throw. Jackson. And complete to Zach Ertz.
He caught it. He caught it. That's definitely.
He takes it across the 40-yard line.
3 completions and 2 interceptions.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now.
Run game.
And he's going to take
giving us positive yardage so far.
Line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game.
Yeah, dude, look how horrible the offensive line is.
They turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson. Off play action.
No protection.
And he's taken down. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack.
I couldn't get rid of the football. The animations are stupid in this game.
Make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big-time jaunt. Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass.
No, I don't concede. I'm not that guy.
Be open.
I wish there was a way I could get better at this game. Hopefully I'll have better.
Second down now after the pass completion. Jackson.
We actually tackled him.
At the
Took 5 people, but
5
progress.
yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook,
My God,
go play action,
it's
toss
going to
that
be the
bad boy
same
deep.
stuff
But
every
in this
time.
situation, give it to your
Probably
back. Let him pick up the
the
first
right.
down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
Horrible coverage.
Caught Kelsey, left side. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Not a stat we talk about often with tight ends, but Travis Kelce, he can move it after the catch. 3rd overall in the NFL in yards after catch last season.
Behind 2 running backs, Le'Veon Bell and David Johnson.
Strength and a little bit of niftiness in Travis Kelce's game.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
And, yep, he got
Finding
it.
some room at midfield.
Rod Winston or new that was shit. No, I'm done.
Touchdown! A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And always a good first half.
If we don't get any points on the board
twice.
before halftime,
to have that good feeling as the game moves
I'm
on.
Just
think about
start
halftime.
downloading
If
that.
that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Now this offense about ready to take over again. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive, but they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance.
Oh, good
I
blocking.
Think patience here. This has to be a drive.
Got some.
That
That
gets
was
a
our
touchdown.
first good
So if
rush.
you're the play caller,
Nice.
you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
So at least with running the football, can't really throw an interception. Oh, Oh!
Some open field here.
No way. No, oh, of course he's faster than my running back.
All the way down to the 29. A big play there.
That was some
42
insane
yards. Nothing fancy there, a little smash mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
Oh,
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll
now
get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning.
This is...
Here we go. Detroit! Detroit! No.
Has to be something big here.
Jackson now to throw on second down. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Jackson on third down.
Same thing every play.
And the third down pass falls incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense.
That one good run.
Drive with points. So that's
I don't know what happened to him on that play.
This will be taken in at the 1.
And then for some stupid reason, he's somehow faster than like
heading
90
back out there. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Hoping now to get back in the end zone on this 4th possession.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
The slot man in motion right. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Where is this coverage?
And they'll get him to the ground, but he got all the way down to the 30-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Come
the
on.
Catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. They'll run it with Jackson. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Watch it now, Barney. Here we go now. 3.
They go play action here on first down.
Hit this dude. Oh my God.
Inside of 5 to the 4. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Field goal? I don't really believe that.
So on 2nd down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. Less than an extra point attempt here. This is an 18-yarder. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And their lead will swell up to 28. So they take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but in the end, they opt for 3.
I know if this was a video game, they never would have gone for the field goal because, Brandon, Who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points. And that was as
Who
easy a
kicks
3
field goals
as you
in
can
video
get.
games?
You kick
Like,
field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. Why does Larry always do that? He just stops talking.
Yeah,
But let's go play the
stop
third quarter. I'm psyched.
Yes, this sure is in a very
So both teams
exciting
have their marching
game.
orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I
Nothing.
never want to make something
gonna be
more
the same
important than
thing.
it
He's gonna
actually
get
is.
31
Right? I don't
more
want to
points
create more hype
by
than
the
what
end
is
of this
there.
half.
But
But
this
you're
is
gonna do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start
How
the
did
game.
that
A lot of them
happen?
script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7.
Hey, cut his right. Watch tight end. All right, here we go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
To throw is Jackson. Off the play fake. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game,
God,
these are the kind of throws
I
you
wanna
got to
play this
hit.
game anymore.
He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss.
Watch the left. Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Here we go now.
On 3rd down, it's Lewis. And he gets
Wow,
it to
offensive
the
line
34.
didn't
Good enough for the
completely choke up.
first. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. We've seen him break off a big run already in
We
this
don't
game,
get a
and for a
touchdown by
second,
the end
that
of
would
this
look like it
quarter,
might be
and I'm
another.
done.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
just
that any
gonna turn this
defense
off.
would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Oh, he
Same
dropped
thing
it.
every time.
And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the
He
football.
didn't touch him at all.
All right, now look at 56. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
That second down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks.
I mean, it's not like
so
I'm
to
gonna
speak.
get the
They
3rd
need
down.
to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking to throw. Jackson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard
Honestly,
line.
he's
Good
just
spot.
trying to get as many
Now
yards
we
as
take
he
a
can.
glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away.
Yeah, we got the
Defense,
lead, yeah.
we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
They'll look to throw. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Let's go. 3-19.
Now he's going around on the inside.
Black 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard. Leopard. Let's go.
On the ground, this is Jackson. And he he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you. You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock.
Whoa.
Situation,
4th down, no way.
Focused on it.
He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That's insane.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
He's making it so I can't go in the end zone. Well, screw him.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this will get out of bounds. No worries there, though. That still goes as a touchback. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, you know, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
Nothing is working.
Incomplete. That's Cruz.
It's all the same
and he'll
thing.
Get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Man blitz.
Give him 9
in
there
zone.
on the first down completion.
That's all he's doing. It then takes forever to call a play.
Now they'll run with Lewis.
Can't even get
for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I
No
thought
gain on the play.
our
Now they're
center
faced with a
was
3rd
supposed
and
to be
1.
the best player on our team.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They try again with Lewis. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Dancing to his left.
That's interception.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a return across midfield.
Not. Yeah, I'm done. Honestly, I don't want to do this anymore because no one really watches the videos. If anyone is watching, just I'm gonna go download Madden 21. sorry for the horrible game, but that's what you gotta expect that from me. I don't know. Do we open one more pack before we go out? No, we're not.